Hello and welcome once again to my channel. So today we're going to be preparing corned beef moin. So we start with some peeled beans, some moin leaves, that's away moin, some ground crayfish, we have salt to taste, we have some vegetable oil, some eggs, boiled eggs, some spices, chicken stock spices, atarudo, that's scotch bonnet, and some tatashe, bell pepper, and some onions, and finally we've got corned beef. So yes, so we start with blending the beans, the peeled beans, onions, bell peppers, and scotch bonnet together, and that's it, all blended together. So that's everything blended together, so mix very well and notice the consistency, so it's not too watery and not too thick. So we'll pour in the ground crayfish, and I have about 2 tablespoons there. We'll pour in the chicken stock cubes that's been crushed, that to about 1 tablespoon. I've got salt to taste, about half a teaspoon, and my vegetable oil, which is about 1 cup. So I'm mixing everything together thoroughly. Make sure you mix everything together thoroughly to avoid any lumps of seasoning or anything. So we're going to mix it together, and mixing is very important at this stage because it makes your moin fluffy too. So make sure you mix it well together. Don't rush this step. Make sure it's all well mixed together, and keep mixing until the mixture is all light. So I'll mix this for about the next 5 minutes. We'll keep mixing and mixing and mixing. So at this stage, if you want to add some water, you can add some water, but personally I like this consistency because I don't want it to be too soft, and neither do I want it to be too hard. So I'm just going to keep mixing. Notice that when I brought it up, there was a clump of seasoning, so I'm going to keep mixing until everything is well dissolved in it. So I'm still mixing. Remember, I said this is a corned beef moin. I know I already have a recipe on moin before, the low budget moin, but this is a corned beef moin. So we're going to be doing this in 2 forms because I remember some people left a comment that what if they can't get the leaves, the moin leaves. So we are going to be using both moin leaves and some plastic, so heat resistant plastic. Okay, so it's all I've been mixing for the past 5 to 10 minutes now, and that will start with the away, so which is the moin leaves. So remember, we make it in form of a cone, and we fold it on the bottom part and use your hand to make a funnel, then scoop in the mixture as much as you want or as little as you want. Then I'll put my corned beef in it, which is our secret ingredient today. So I'm putting 2 of the lumps. So it's preferred, you can do any one you like. I think I like the lumps of corned beef. I've done the one where I've scattered everything, but I prefer this. So I put 2 lumps of corned beef and a half boiled egg in that, and yes, so you fold again and to cover it, and that's 1 down, and then we continue to do this until the leaves are until we use all the leaves. If you notice, I've got I didn't get big leaves this time around. I looked for big leaves in the store, but I couldn't get, so I got small unequal leaves, so I had to make do with what I have. And while wrapping this, some of them spilled over, so because the leaves were really tiny. but it's okay. The major thing is to just make sure you wrap it as much as possible. Even if some of the paste some of the mixture is seeping out, don't worry. As soon as it gets into the hot water, it will stop. So this is the next batch, and this is the second method I told you about. So I've got a small plastic bowl which is specially made for food. So it's heat resistant. That means it can stay in heat without it being carcinogenic, cancer causing. So there are two different types of plastic. Make sure the one you get is the one that is heat resistant and it's allowed to cook, is allowed to be put in heat. So there are two different types of it. Please make sure you look at the bottom side of the plastic. There's usually a sign that tells you if you can put it in heat or not, and that's the difference between those plastics. There are some that they can't be put in heat, and those ones are the ones that cause cancer. So please beware. And instead of this, if you don't know the difference or it's hard, you can use foil paper. So there's another method that you could use foil paper or foil containers. They come already pre-packed, so you could use those ones. But today we're going to be using the leaves and these plastic containers, because I've got lots of these ones, and I think I got some of them from KFC. It's an eatery here, so I got some of them from there. And trust Nigerian woman, we always find use for everything. So yes, so I converted it into a Moin bowl, and that's what I'm using. There are so many of these bowls around. Some are, there are so many of it around. Just make sure you look for those signs I told you about before you put them in heat, either on fire or in microwave. Make sure you use a bowl a plastic that's approved for that. So yes, I'll keep doing that, scooping the beans mixture, put in some eggs and some corned beef until all is done. If you notice, even my bowl, the bowl that I blended the beans mixture in, it was a bowl for popcorn, and I made sure I converted it. Talk about recycling. Yeah, I'm an African woman today, because we recycle everything. Nothing goes to waste in my house. If you identify with me, please leave a comment in the comment section. Alright, so yes, we keep doing this until all the beans mixture is done. That's my corned beef. So I'm putting enough corned beef there because it's a corned beef moin, so corned beef has to be there. Loads of corned beef. So yes, that's done. So I have a pot of boiling water. I have about 2 cups of boiling water already on the fire, and I'm going to place my moin bowls in there. I'm going to strategically place them in there so that it can contain all of it. So yes, so I'm using my biggest pot for this because I know that because of the bowls and all, it will require me to use a big pot. So those are the plastic ones, and I'm going to put the ones with the leaves on it. Remember, moin needs steaming, so it's majorly to steam them. So I'm putting the leaves on the plastic or just in the pot, making sure that steam can get to it. So, and that's what I'm doing, one at a time. As you can notice, as you can see, some of them are already opening. You know, some of the leaves are already opening because I got they were really small leaves. I tried, but some of them were, you know, they were already seeping out gradually. But like I said, once it gets on the fire, the steam will start cooking it immediately and it will stop leaking out. So don't be too worried about, you know, it's not about doing a neat job here today. I'm sorry about that, because the leaves, you know, it was a struggle, but we made it in the end. So yes, so that's everything already put on the fire. So I'm going to put another about a cup of water again into the pot. So I'm gradually pouring it down the side of the pot. That's another cup, so making about 3 cups of water in total, and I'm going to cover it with a foil paper to seal the heat in. Remember, we are steaming it, so the heat is on medium heat, medium to low heat, but I'm cooking this on medium heat. So yes, so I put the foil on it and I've covered the pot. Now I'm going to seal the edges of the foil so that the heat doesn't escape. I'm trying to seal the edges of the pot now. Yes, you can see I've sealed the edges of the pot, and it's been cooking for about 20 minutes now. So I'm going to check it. Yes. So our moin is done. As you can see, the leaves are all shrinked together, and yes, I touched them and they were perfect. So yes, our moin is done. I cooked it for a total of about 25 minutes, and yes, that's it. So this is I brought out some of them. I brought out one from the plastic and also some from the leaves too. So let's open it. It's reveal time to reveal. Voila! So yes, that's our moin. Yes. And this moin was so yummy. It was yummy. Oh god, it was really yummy. We enjoyed it. It's the beginning of summer here in the UK, so we paired it with a cup of gari. My boys love gari. Oh my god. So yes, this is what we had. It was yummy, and the corned beef made it really taste good. So yes, try your own. Let me know how it goes. Comment in the comment section. Please share, like this video, and please subscribe to my channel. Help a sister out. Until I see you next time again with another of our Nigerian food and meal. Take care of yourself. Have fun. Bye.